I do make sure I recite Ayatul kursi in my daily prayer, 5 daily prayers. Like, I don't know if it is okay or I'm being too extreme. If it is something that
Ayatul
is
kursi.
related.
Okay, clear, brother. Jazakallah khair. We'll answer you. تفضل شيخنا.
Okay, I'm muted, inshallah. So,
Yes,
I'm good. Excellent. Akhi, reciting Ayatul kursi because you love it in every single prayer is totally permissible. Is it from the Sunnah? Definitely not. And the Sunnah is divided into two types. Sunnahs that are permissible, which the Prophet approved but never did himself, and Sunnahs that are part of the Sunnah, which you are rewarded for and you're recommended to do. And the best example is reciting Surah Al-Ikhlas, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, chapter 112. There was a man who used to lead his companions, and whenever he recited the Quran in his prayer, he would recite Qul Huwallahu Ahad, then afterwards he recites another surah. So his companion said, listen, either recite Qul Huwallahu Ahad alone, or recite the other portion of the Quran alone, but don't combine them. He said, well, this is what I do. You don't like me? Choose someone else. So they went to the Prophet ﷺ, who asked him, why is he doing this? And he replied by saying, because I love the description of Ar-Rahman. It has the description of Allah. So the Prophet said to them, tell him that his love to it will admit him to Jannah. Now, scholars looked at this hadith. This is not an innovation. Why? Because it happened at the time of the Prophet ﷺ, who gave it the seal of approval. Check this box. Number two, this is not a sunnah. Why? The Prophet approved it. He approved doing it, but he never had done it himself, nor recommended people to do it. So doing it is permissible, but it is not sunnah in the sense. So likewise, if you recite Ayatul kursi in every single rak'ah, this is permissible. Am I rewarded for this sunnah? You're rewarded for loving it, but it is not a sunnah, because had it been any good thing in it to do, the Prophet would have done it, alayhi salatu wassalam. Therefore, it is permissible, inshallah.
Clear, شيخنا. بارك الله فيك. أحسن الله عليك شيخ عاصم.